Hello, everybody. Anton here from dropshiplifestyle.com. And in this video, I'm going to be sharing the top 10 Shopify apps for 2023. Should also note, I'm coming to you from this beautiful beach again because you guys seemed to like it last time. So what can I say? We are back. Also, little note for those of you that are not familiar with the Shopify App Store. Basically, what it is a place that allows you to add on to your store, to add on functionality, to add on things that would typically cost a lot of money to pay a developer to custom build. Now, if you run a store on Shopify, you go to the App Store, you get a free app, or you pay whatever they cost. They're all different prices. And you make your store better and you make more sales and you make more money. Okay. So with that being said, what I want to do now is switch. We will step into my office and we will get into the top 10 Shopify app list. Crazy how that works, almost like magic, but let's start with number 1. This one is called Simprosys Google Shopping Feed. Now, you might know this, but one of my favorite sources of traffic for Shopify stores is Google Ads, specifically Google Shopping Ads. And to make Google Shopping Ads actually work and be able to use them, you need to submit what is called your product feed to Google Merchant Center. If these are all terms you haven't heard before and this is starting to feel like, what are you even talking about? Just know it's not that complicated. It's a few simple steps to follow. But the first step is getting your Shopify products into a product feed that Google will actually reward you for and get you higher in the results, get your products right, get you more clicks, get things approved, and so on and so on. And to do this correctly and be able to have very accurate product feeds, we use this app. Again, it's called Simprosys Google Shopping Feed. Now, I will say, if you're already on Shopify, you might see their Google sales channel and you might be using that currently. My advice is to switch. This app is much more powerful. You can customize your feed much more, and it doesn't only send your feed out to Google. If you wanted to do more, you can. For example, you can use it for Meta, Facebook and Instagram product feeds, and for Bing as well. So we do that all through this one app. And again, in my opinion, really not my opinion, just in reality, it's much more powerful than the built-in Google Shopping feed that is in Shopify. So highly recommend this app. Now, I also want to mention, as we get into the next 9 here, these aren't in order from this is the best one, and then number 10 is the worst one out of 10. I'm going to put these in an order where I think it makes sense to kind of introduce them to your store as you're getting into the Shopify app world and looking to grow your Shopify business. So the first thing you need is traffic, and the starting point is getting your products on Google Merchant Center. And again, to do that, we use this app. Okay, app number 2. Klaviyo. This is another one that you most likely have heard of. We use Klaviyo for all of our email marketing for our Shopify stores. Now, you might be thinking, again, Anton, Shopify has built-in email templates. I can send emails through my Shopify store. And while that's true, and they've been having this kind of building up over the past couple of years, still, as we go into 2023, it is not as powerful as what can be done with Klaviyo. So we still do use Klaviyo. Maybe that'll change in 2024. I'll keep you posted. But for now, if you want to make the most out of everybody that visits your store and buy something with a post-purchase flow to get them to leave you reviews, use Klaviyo for your emails. That abandons their cart that you want them to come back and buy and you want to send them emails to get them back, use Klaviyo for that. For everybody that opts in for free giveaways or newsletters or buyer's guides, whatever it is on your store, what we do is use Klaviyo to email them and to send promotions every month and to just build up that trust to eventually get them to choose us. That's what I would encourage you to do as well. It is the most powerful email tool for Shopify currently as we go into 2023. Okay, app number 3. Bold product options. Now you have traffic coming to your store. You're sending people back via email messages. You want to make sure when people buy, you have the highest average order value possible. And one way to do that is to use this app, Bold Product Options. Now, this allows you to do kind of multiple things. Some of them would be different color variants. If you want to have different swatches, let's say you were selling, you can't see it here, but I'm at a bamboo desk. If you had that in bamboo and white and black, you could have swatches for those that are assigned to the different product options or variants. But what we like to do with this is have it so people can add on different products, meaning cross-sell when they're on product pages. For example, again, let's keep going with the stand-up desk. If I sold these and somebody was on my bamboo stand-up desk page, on that product page, I can use bold product options to say, would you like to add on a microphone arm? Would you like to add on a desk shelf? Would you like to add on a fake plant? Whatever it may be, but you can increase your average order value through bold product options. And that's just, again, one of the things this app is capable of. I would highly recommend you use it to increase your average order value. Also, quick note for everybody that is watching this or listening to this that is a member of the Dropship Blueprint, my coaching program. I would recommend watching my retreat talk from, I believe it was 2 years ago, called New Money Machines, because that gets into how we use this, and I will link that up in the description of this episode. Moving right along, though, to number 4, another app by Bold that we absolutely love. This one is called Bold Upsell. Now, while we use the previous one, product options for cross-selling, use upselling for what it sounds like, for upselling. An example could be you're on this, again, stand-up desk page for this bamboo stand-up desk. Let's say we have a premium version available. We can upsell that so we can have them choose the more premium one instead. Now, this is another app, again, I have training on in the Dropship Blueprint in the New Money Machines talk, but it's a great way to, again, increase that average order value so you're making the most out of that traffic that's coming to your store through Google Ads, through your Klaviyo email follow-ups. Now, when people are on your product pages, you can be sure to increase your average order value so you can have more profits. Okay, let's move right on to app number 5. This is one you probably haven't heard me talk about before, but it is great for what we do, which is high-ticket dropshipping. This is an app called Extend Product Protection. You can learn more about this company at extend.com. And what this app allows you to do is directly through your Shopify store, offer extended warranties to your customers. This is something that works well for us because, again, we do high-ticket dropshipping. We sell expensive products, and many customers want extended warranties for them. Now, what we also do, this is a lot more work, but is negotiate deals with our suppliers where they can then basically offer that extended warranty. We pay them X amount of dollars. We sell it for X amount of dollars, and the supplier warranties it. Well, if you don't want to go through that work of manual outreach to your suppliers to figure out pricing for these extended warranties, you can use this app, Extend Product Protection. You can get the price for what the extended warranty will cost your customer. It gets marked up. You make your money. Your customer's happy because they have an extended warranty. You're happy because you have more profit. It is a win-win. Highly recommend this app, really for any store, but especially if you're following what I teach in the Dropship Blueprint and if you are doing high-ticket dropshipping. By the way, guys, as we move forward, that was 5. We still have 5 more. If you're watching this on YouTube, let me know if you're getting value so far. Give it a like, comment value in the comments. And everybody that is listening to this on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, everywhere else it goes out, please leave a review there. It means a lot and definitely keeps me motivated to keep these episodes coming out every Monday. All right, with that being said, guys, let's go straight into app number 6 in our list here. And that app is Aftership. This is one you've definitely heard me talk about before if you've been following this channel for any amount of time. I love this app because it really helps to keep customers happy, and that is our job, right? Our job is to have happy customers, have a happy bank account, but if we don't have happy customers, then our business is going to fail. Now, the way Aftership works is it allows you to send automatic emails and status updates to customers as their product moves through the shipping process. So really simple, tracking number gets entered, and your customer can receive an email that says this order has been prepared for shipment from the warehouse in Kansas, right? Next update, the order has now been dispatched from Kansas and is en route to New York. Next email, the order is scheduled for delivery today. Next email, the order has been delivered. So something that you don't have to manually do that answers one of customers' timeless questions, which is where is my product? This is updating them automatically throughout the shipping process and keeping them happy. Customers love it. It is extremely simple to use. It's been around for, I don't even know, 7-8 years now, and for a good reason. It makes customers happy. It is well worth it. Aftership, definitely check it out. By the way, I will link to all of these apps in the description of this video, and I'll also link to a 3-month trial you can get on Shopify for $1. So if you're not on Shopify yet, you want 3 months for $1, I'll link to that below. And if you want to know more about how to build a high-ticket dropshipping store, I will link to dropshipwebinar.com as well, where I have a 2.5-hour in-depth training for you about how it is done. Okay, let's keep moving though. Right now we have our high average order value. We have happy customers with their tracking information. Products get delivered. What is the next thing we should give them? What's the next app we should use? It is judge.me. I've been using this one now. I switched from something else to this probably 3 or 4 years ago and haven't looked back. Love Judge.me. This allows customers to leave reviews. If they want to, they can upload media like images or videos with their reviews for your store. They can do store reviews. They can do individual product reviews. And what I love about these, let me scroll down here. If you're watching the video of this, you could see they have the ability to have the star reviews on Google Shopping. So again, I'll link to this. You can read through it and see how it works. But when people leave reviews, you get the rich snippets that will show them on your Google Shopping ads, which is great. And reviews are definitely important, something you want to strive towards. And again, if you're doing everything else right, you should be getting positive reviews. Judge.me is the app we use to collect them. Okay, let's keep moving now. We have our happy customers. We have our reviews. What is next? Number 8 on the list is Refersion. This is the affiliate marketing app that we use for Shopify stores. I'm going to just note here, we don't have affiliate programs for all of our stores, but when we do have affiliate programs, this is the app we use. Super simple to use, super simple to set up. And the way it works is you could sign up anybody as an affiliate, right? It could be a blog in your niche. It could be a YouTuber that talks about the type of products you sell. It could be anything. But the way that we like to use it is for customer referrals. So again, if you have customers, if your customers are happy, you can allow them to promote your store and earn commission when people click their links and buy. If they want to talk about your store to family and friends, this is a great program to manage that all. You set the commissions of how much you pay them. You invite them either via email or on your order confirmation page. And it's a great way to build up more traffic to your store, as long as, of course, you have happy customers, which you obviously should if you want to dropship for the long term or just run any type of Shopify store for the long term. So Refersion is that app at number 8. That brings us into number 9, guys. Get in here. Again, if you're getting value, let me know. Leave that like and a comment, please. And let's move forward to number 9 here, which is rewind backups. Okay. At this point, your store's up. You got traffic. You have a high average order value. You have reviews. Everybody's happy. You have customers sending people to your store. You've done all this work. Well, what happens if you or a developer goes into your code base, makes some changes, and everything goes down, right? They break everything. Well, in the beginning, it's really not that much of a problem when you haven't done that much work and there's not much to lose. But as you put more and more effort into it and there's more customizations, my advice would be to use this app, Rewind Backups. It does what it sounds like, allow you to back up your store and everything on it. So if you need to rebuild it, basically, if it needs to be recreated, you can do that without having to be out of business for a day or 2 or 3 while things get sorted through. So again, don't need it on a brand new store, but as you have more to lose, the price of this app is well worth the risk protection. It's kind of like insurance. Okay, that brings us to number 10, guys, and that is Printful, print on demand. And for anybody that follows Dropship Lifestyle, you might be thinking, Anton, have you gone crazy? You don't dropship low-ticket products. Still don't. But we do use Printful, and the reason we use it is because we like merch, right? And sometimes it's merch we give away. Sometimes it's merch we sell. Like right now, I'm wearing a Dropship Lifestyle shirt. This was actually dropshipped to me from Printful through our store, dslmerch.com, right? So we do use it, again, sometimes for the paid side of things where we sell merch, but also as almost a loyalty program, right? If we have customers that buy from us repeatedly, if we have customers that spend over a certain amount of money, what we do is give them gift cards to our store that they can use for the products that are affordable in that price, right? They could put it towards anything, but most of the time they're going and they're buying the merch, which could be, shirts between $25 and hoodies between, call it $70, $80. And by the way, Printful isn't just limited to t-shirts and hoodies and things like that. They have tons of apparel. And if you have loyal customers, and if you want to reward them by doing things like giving them gift cards towards free merch, or just putting it on your store so people can buy it and represent your company, it is a great app to use. No cost to get started or anything like that, because it's drop shipping. You pay when people buy. So guys, I'm going to step back outside now. We'll go back to the beach to wrap this up. As always, I hope you got value. If there's any apps that you use that I didn't mention in this video, let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. And if you're new, again, and you want to get into high ticket drop shipping, selling products that people actually want and that are searching for, go to dropshipwebinar.com for a free training. That'll be linked up below as well. And if you're not subscribed yet, click that button, because I will be back on Monday with another video for you. See you, everybody.